Today I'm on the hunt for snowshoe hare, rabbits, and shed antlers. Stick around on this outdoor adventure. My name is Dan, and welcome to DC Outdoors. If you like outdoor adventure videos, gear reviews, and other outdoor related stuff, we'll get started by clicking subscribe and the bell notification button so you don't miss anything. Well, let's get hunting. So the plan for today will be to, primarily walk along these main trails, and then when I see rabbit droppings, I will probably stop and check out where the droppings are, stomp some of the brush piles, some of the tall grass, and just see if I can flush anything out. I want to get back in on this property where I was before, where I got snowshoe hare a few weeks ago. Saw some good deer sign back in there and some good moose sign. So I'm hoping I'll find a good spot to put up a trail camera. So I did bring out a trail camera with me today. And I wouldn't mind getting back in there and walking along some of the fence lines just to see if I can find any deer antlers. So kind of doing a bit of all three today. It's been very cold the last few weeks, so I haven't gotten out, so I am excited to get out today, but it's still pretty cold, probably around minus 25 degrees Celsius, but I think it's supposed to warm up to maybe around minus 15 degrees Celsius today. At least here in the bush you can move around and stay warm, and I'm relatively sheltered out of the wind. This is the kind of sign that I'm looking for, so I'll show you here. It's a chewed up stick with some droppings all over it, so it kind of tells me it's a spot where the rabbits or hares, probably hares, have been feeding. There's the remnants of an older bed. Some tracks that kind of go off into those willows. I unfortunately found a little hole in my boot, sort of where the fabric meets the rubber, and snow started sneaking in there. I was able to use a little bit of bush ingenuity to use some paracord, as you can see here. Wrapped it around tight a few times and tied her off, and it seems to be working really well so far to kind of keep that hole snug. That might be a little useful tip for you if you ever find yourself out in the bush with the same sort of problem. Well, it's 12:30. I've been out here about 2.5 hours. It's been pretty slow going. I haven't seen anything yet. Saw some rabbit sign, some rabbit droppings, and a little bit of deer tracks here and there, but not a lot that's been fresh. But I imagine that since, the last week, man, we were in this polar vortex where most of the days were, the low minus 20s, as low as minus 30, minus 32, and then you factor in wind chill on top of that. I mean, we're getting some pretty cold weather. Maybe stuff just isn't moving. I don't know. It's warming up a little bit right now, so it's probably only about minus 19 degrees Celsius, and it's relatively calm. So I'm stopping for a little bit just to let some heat vent out. Starting to get a little bit sweaty on my back, inside the coveralls, so I'm just gonna cool down for a little bit here, and then keep working my way. Probably work my way along the edge of this bush, and then I don't know if you can see or not, but there's a bit of a hill in the contour and some open field area. I'll probably just kind of try to dodge in and out along the trees inside the bush. I still didn't place that trail camera yet. Packed one in my backpack, but I haven't really found a great spot for it. This is also public foot access land, So it makes me a little bit nervous to throw down a trail camera just in case it walks away. But I just brought a super cheap one with me anyway, but we'll see. If I can find a good place to put it, I will definitely plant it. Just to see if we can get any pictures of anything interesting. There's an old deer bed. You can see some tracks in it and a little bit of poo. I'm seeing a little bit of deer tracks in here, but nothing consistent, and definitely nothing that looks like a well-used, consistently used road. There's a couple more little beds or dugout areas just on the other side of this pine bluff. Alright everybody, well that pretty much does it for today. It ended up being a pretty nice sunny clear sky day. Heck of a good day to be out in the woods, but unfortunately despite seeing quite a lot of rabbit sign and some deer and moose sign, I didn't find any animals and I didn't find any sheds. Again, if this is your first time here and you like outdoor adventure videos, gear reviews, and other outdoor related stuff, well please get started by clicking that subscribe button and the bell notification button so you don't miss anything. Until next time, we'll see you outdoors.